Hello students, this would be the next class of your finance and accounting subject. I have already started your third unit, so this would be the next class. In my last class, we have discussed about the structure and the financial institutions (NBFCs) if you have checked it. So in my today's class, I'm going to explain you regarding the financial market. Financial markets is another component of Indian financial system. If you check out the diagram, financial institutions I have discussed you regarding the banking and non-banking institutions. In today's class, I'm going to discuss about the financial markets. They are divided into two: money market and capital market. So, financial markets are another vibrant component of financial system, because without financial market, financial system does not run. So, if efficient financial markets are essential for speedy economic development. So yes, economic development, if it should be there for a company, their market should be good enough to perform and to get the development to the country as such. So see, the vibrant financial market enhances the efficiency of capital formation. So it facilitates the flow of savings to investment as such. So if you are able to get good benefits to the company, all the companies, then economic development also will be there for a country as such. So here, financial markets plays a very important role in the economic development of the country also. Uh, Markets, they do bridge one set of financial intermediaries with another set of players. So they are the backbone of the economy because they provide monetary support for the growth of the economy. So they play as a barometer for the growth of country's economy as such. So they deals with the stock market, that is Security Exchange Board of India, that is equity shares. If you have heard the number of shares the companies get listed on the stock market, so they listed on the Indian stock exchanges or any other international stock exchange. So financial markets plays a very important role. So they provide dealings of financial claims. Okay, it's a place where all the dealings of financial claims, that is for buying and selling of securities, will take place, and their price will be depend upon the demand of the funds and the need and the requirement by the investor. So basically, they are the centers or arrangements that provide facilities for buying and selling of financial claims and services. Financial claims and services means over here the equity, it could be the securities when we broadly tell that they are the securities. So these are the markets in which money as well as monetary claims is traded. Financial markets exist wherever financial transactions takes place. So they basically include issue of equity stock by a company. If you hear the number of shares, Wipro has so many shares. Um, this different companies, Infosys has these many shares, Reliance has these many shares in the stock market. When you talk about, when you buy that share, you become the owner part of that particular shares as such. So here also, when you talk about stock and all, purchase of bonds and all, whatever it is, deposit of money in a bank account, transfer of bond, these things takes place in the financial markets as such. So basically, they are divided into two: money market and capital market and money market. So if you see this, they are divided basically into two: money market and capital market. Money markets are, well, I'm just going to broaden it up. Money markets are related to short term funds, where short term securities will be bought and sold for a shorter period. It could be from 1 year to 1.5 year, 1 year and less also, or it could be mostly till 1 year, 2 months, something like that. So where securities will be bought and sold for a very short period. They are liquid funds as well as highly liquid securities. Liquid means, I have already discussed in my last classes, that easy conversion of anything into money. If you have cash money, then it's very liquid. If it is like paper like check and all, it will be not liquid as such, but not not as easily convertible as cash, isn't it? You need to go and take out a check and deposit in the bank. Then you're going to get after some 15 day, 10 1 week, 15 days, something like that, you're going to get that money. Like that, how liquid funds and illiquid funds difference will be. So money market, where the securities will be bought and sold for a very shorter period, less than 1 year. So they are traded in the money market as such. So commercial bill, some of the examples of money markets are commercial bills, treasury bill. Okay, so whereas they are related to short term securities, that's it. Whereas capital markets are related to where long term securities will be bought and sold for from 1 year, more than 1 year, that is from 2 years, we can say, to 15 years also, that securities will be bought and sold. They deal with long term claims, security stocks with a maturity period of more than 1 year. So it is a market from where productive capital is raised and made available for industrial purpose. So the long term securities includes government bonds, derivative market are the examples of the capital market. So they'll deal with the long term securities as such. Whereas capital markets are divided into again two, primary and secondary. So primary market is where the a market for the securities where are issued and floated in the market for the first time. They are issued. The very primary means they are new securities. They are the new company has come into market and they have never issued any shares. So they are called new issue markets also. They are issued for the first time. So they are directly issued by the companies. So the primary market mobilize savings and supply fresh or additional capital to business units as such. So primary market is a market for raising fresh capital in the forms of shares and debentures. New company, that means they are not traded before. They are very first time they are traded in the market as such. Now secondary market is where old and existing securities will be bought and sold. So secondary markets are like existing securities are those securities that are already been issued and already outstanding, means due as such. So they consist of stock exchanges. Stock exchanges are self-regulatory bodies under the overall regulatory preview of the government and SEBI. So a stock exchange board of India as such. So this is how the traded. So basically secondary markets are consist of security exchanges, over the counter exchange and STCI. Two are there. Over the counter means only two parties will be there, the buyer and the seller. No other third party will be there. Buying and selling will be done through secondary market. Whereas Securities Trading Corporation of India, here this SEBI take plays a very important role in OTC counter, that is over the counter. Only two parties will be there. If any one of the party buying and selling of products, if any one of the party fail, the there will be a lot of risk. Whereas in Security Trading Corporation of India, there will be a third party. If any one of the party does not perform the duty, the third party need to perform the duty as such. I hope I made it clear to all of you the secondary market. Secondary in the name itself, so already existing securities will be bought and sold as such. So that is how here also old and existing securities will be bought and sold. So the another one is This is only two are there in the capital market: primary market and secondary market. The another one is money market. Basically, money market is where short-term securities will be bought and sold. I have already said you. So here we are going to discuss about that. So some of the money market instruments are these: call money market. Call money market is where they are mostly by banks. Commercial banks borrow money without collateral from other banks to maintain a minimum cash balance known as cash reserve ratio. See, the thing is, banks and all, they deal with lot much cash on a daily manner. They withdraw money, people withdraw money from ATMs and all. They need to maintain that cash in their bank so that liquidity should be there. There should not be any shortage of cash in the banks. So for that reason, they need to maintain a cash reserve ratio. On a daily manner, they should have this much of cash in their banks, that is in hand. So the interbank borrowings had led to development of call money markets. So as such, there were shortage of cash. So for that reason, within the banks itself, they were borrowing and lending cash. So for that reason, call money market has been developed. So this is a sort of a loan which will be for a shorter period, that is from 1 day to 14 days. So if the money is lent for a day, it is called call money. If the money is lent from more than 1 day to up to 14 days, it is called short notice money as such. I hope I made it clear to all of you the call money market. And what I want to tell you is, it is unit of national money market. The loans issued in this market are for a very shorter period, and as I said, maturity period is from 1 day to 14 days. Bank borrow funds from this call money market for maintaining the cash reserve ratio and statutory liquidity ratio also. They need to maintain this much of cash to deal with the requirements of the business. Um, so the another one is commercial bill market. Commercial bill market is another segment of money market. It's a market in which commercial bills, short term, are bought and sold. Commercial bills are important instruments. So here they are offered by banks when there is a need of finance for working capital by industries. Working capital industries will be there who do business for a shorter period. So for them, banks provide the loan. So here bill finance method provides flexibility to money market. Maintaining the balance of liquidity in the banking system, they make the central bank policy effective. So I hope I made it clear. They are widely used in both domestic and foreign trade to discharge the business obligations, because when they are dealing in working capital business, that is current assets and current liabilities for a shorter period, they need to deal with this cash shortages. For that, they issue this commercial bill market. Okay, so this is also known as discount market. Another one is treasury bill market. Treasury bill market is basically they are bought and sold by the government. Okay, these are the government borrowings. It's an important instrument of short-term borrowing by the government. These are the promissory notes or a finance bill issued by the government for a fixed period. So it will not be beyond 1 year as such. So they are used for the by the government to get short-term funds for meeting temporary government deficits will be there, right? So for that they are issued by the government. It is a sort of specified type of finance, a promissory note issued by the central government RBI as such. So they are very liquid, highly liquid. They do not involve any risk because it's very for a very shorter period. Uh, Here they are very easily available. Much earnings will be there. Very less involvement of transaction cost will be there. So the basically the time period for treasury bills will be 91 days, 182 days, 364 days and 14 days. These many options will be there. 91 days, 182 days, 364 days and 14 days as such. The another one is commercial paper market. Commercial paper is another one. It's a market which deals in the commercial papers. They are unsecured short-term promissory note issued by reputed, well-established and big companies having high credit rating. So basically, in one word, what I can tell you for commercial papers is they are introduced to facilitate the investors by providing additional instrument and allowing high rated corporate borrowers to diversify their source of short term borrowings. So when they want short term borrowings, they will go for the commercial paper. So they are very short term promissory note. High credit rating companies. High credit rating companies means basically you will be hearing the companies who will be performing very well. How you are going to know that is through credit rating agencies. I have already explained you in my last class and about in NBFCs about credit rating agencies, the ICRA, CRISIL. These are the credit rating companies who rate your company based on your performance. So that is how the commercial papers also will be issued by these highly rated credit rating institutions. They are issued at discount. They can be now issued by primary dealers and all Indian financial institutions also. So that is what is one commercial papers. I hope I made it clear to all of you. This is very for a very short term. These all are money market instruments. So all will be for a shorter period, less than 1 year. And okay. So another one is acceptance market. Acceptance markets another component of money market. It's a market for bankers acceptance. The acceptance arises on account of both home and foreign trade. Bankers acceptance is a draft drawn by a business firm upon a bank and accepted by a bank. It is required to pay to the order of a particular party or to a bearer a certain specific amount at a specific date in future. It's commonly used to settle payments in international trade. When you do business internationally, there is a requirement of the short term borrowings also. For that, these acceptance markets work to reach out them to fund them. Collateral loan market is another sector. The collateral loan market is a market which deals with collateral loans, meaning pledged as a security for repayment of a loan assets. They are pledged as a security for repayment of a loan. If you have taken a loan, you are now going to use the security to repay back that loan as such. Okay, you purchase a security to repay back that loan what you have taken from a outside party. So they are backed by collateral securities such as stocks and bonds. Another one is I have not written over here. Another one is the certificate of deposit. Certificate of deposits are nothing but they are the bank deposit account that are transferable from one party to another party. So they are negotiable short-term instruments which are in the bearer form and also called as negotiable certificate of deposit. They have a maturity period and are issued at a face value on which the value interest rates are paid as such. So this is another one of money market instrument. So they are issued at a call and short notice money. Okay. So and ADRs and GDRs are also American deposit receipts and global deposit receipts. They are issued internationally. For one security, they will be having a number of shares, or one ADR is equal to number will be there. Certain depending upon the performance of the company, the shares will be there on his name. So ADRs and GDRs are American deposit receipts and global depository receipts. So It's one thing. Capital market I have just discussed about you. Basically it is related to long-term funds. It is a market for buying and selling of equity, debt, and other securities. It deals with long-term securities that have a maturity period above 1 year as such. So it's a long-term financing tool for channelizing the needs of the industry, commerce, government, and vehicle local authorities. So they are like the capital market is used to design activities in the long-term credit, which is characterized mainly by securities of investment type. So capital market may be defined as organized sector mechanism for the effective and smooth transfer of money, capital or financial resources from the investor to entrepreneur's assets. So another two are like primary market and secondary market. We already discussed you. Primary market are the fresh securities that have not issued before. Secondary market is a place where already existing old and existing securities will be bought and sold. The another different are organized markets, unorganized markets, um, spot market and future market. So another one is organized markets and unorganized. They are financial markets in which financial transactions takes place within the well-established exchanges or the systematic and orderly structure. Unorganized means they'll not be ordered. They'll be they place outside the well established exchange or without systematic and orderly structure and arrangement. Based on the timing of the delivery, they are divided into capital market and forward market. Capital cash market is a buying and selling of commodities happens when stocks are sold for cash and delivered immediately after the purchase and sale of commodities and securities. Forward markets are purchased and sold, and they are bought and sold. Contracts and the delivery of the commodities are also occurred over here. So another one is foreign exchange market. Foreign exchange market simply defined as market in which one country uh, currency is traded for another country's currency. It is a market for purchase and sale of foreign security. Derivative market is a place where like two parties will be there with the buyer and the seller. Okay, so if any one of the party does not perform the duty, he'll be the one who will be performing the party. So that is how derivative work like. So yeah, the individuals and firms who wish to avoid or reduce risk can deal with others who are willing to accept the risk of a price. A common place where such transaction takes place for derivative market. Okay, it's a market for derivatives. So the important forms of derivatives are forward, futures, swaps. Okay, forwards are like there are the contractual agreement between two parties to buy and sell commodities. So if any one of the party doesn't come, you're going to take this. So now here derivative markets are very important for hedging assets. So the importance of so it's very important in which derivative markets are traded. So what I'm going to do is futures, forwards, these all are security instruments. Based on your performance, they'll stay. So yeah, wind up the class now. Because in my next class I'm going to explain you further about the another part. I'll wind up the class. See all of you guys. Bye all of you.